Hi class 6. Today I am going to teach you the other parts of the pronouns. Okay. So please look at the board. The different pronouns which I am going to teach you today, that is emphatic pronouns, relative pronouns, indefinite pronouns, distributive pronouns and reciprocal pronouns. Okay. So please open your book, page number 42. Okay. So let me first explain you what is emphatic pronouns. You know that emphatic pronouns means those pronouns which are used for emphasis and have the same form as reflexive pronoun. So in my previous class I have explained what is reflexive pronoun. You have also learned about the reflexive pronoun, that is herself, myself, themselves, itself. Okay. And today you will learn about the emphatic pronouns. The form is same like reflexive pronoun, but here you have to give more emphasis. Okay, like example, she herself asked me to call you. Okay, here the emphatic pronoun which is used is herself. Okay, so all of you please look at the book. She herself. Okay, so herself, herself, which is placed after the pronoun she. Okay, so when the reflexive pronoun which is placed beside the pronoun, that is she, here it is placed only to give emphasis on the pronoun. Okay, she herself asked me to call you. So an emphatic pronoun lays emphasis. So what is the use of emphatic pronoun? Emphatic pronoun is used to place some emphasis on the pronoun. Okay. And another example which is given in your book, please look at the book. He himself paid the money. He himself paid the money. So himself, again here it is the emphatic pronoun. A reflexive pronoun always answers the question whom. Now example, she locked herself inside the room. Now when we can how we can distinguish whether it is reflexive pronoun or emphatic pronoun? So for reflexive pronoun, always you have to ask the question whom. Like she locked herself inside the room. Okay. So in the given sentence, we should ask the question locked whom? Who was locked or locked whom? The word is herself. Okay. So the word herself is the pronoun and answers the question. So this is all about the emphatic pronoun and reflexive pronoun. Now let us come to the second pronoun, that is the relative pronoun. Now what is the meaning of relative pronoun? Relative pronoun mainly shows the relation. Okay. Now please look at the definition in your book. Relative pronouns are used to join sentences to refer back to a noun or pronoun. Okay, so when the relative pronouns are used, it is used to join two sentences. Okay, and it is referring back to a noun or pronoun. Okay, and it is called its antecedent and also to introduce noun clauses or relative clauses. So for introducing a noun clause or relative clause, we can use this relative pronoun. For example, the boy who stole his wallet has run away. Now here in order to identify who is that person, the boy, so we are using the relative pronoun who to relate this boy to the person who has run away with the wallet. So these two part of the sentences we are joining together. The boy who stole his wallet has run away. Now words like who, who, whom, whoc, whose, which, which and that, these are used as relative pronouns. Now students, please look at the exercise number J. Fill in the blanks with suitable relative pronouns. You can solve this exercise, I can know that. So please look at your book and try to write the answer of your own. And after you write the answer, please check it from the board. Okay, I am discussing the answers with you. The first one is, I know someone dash eats only fruit. What is the answer? I know someone. The answer is who. Okay, I know someone who eats only fruits. The second one, the White House dash is beside ours belongs to my friend Varun. The White House, what is the answer? The White House that is beside ours. Okay, the White House, THAT, that. You can write that is beside ours belongs to my friend Varun. Then the shop dash had shut down last year is reopening on Monday. What you can write? The number 3 answer is WHICH, which. The shop which had shut down last year is reopening on Monday. Okay. So again I am telling, the shop which had shut down last year is reopening on Monday. Then number 4, my friend dash you met that day is going to the USA for higher studies. The answer is my friend. The answer will be number 4 is WHOM, whom. Okay. So my friend whom you met that day is going to the USA for higher studies. Then number 5, the coffee dash we had in the morning was rejuvenating. Number 5, the coffee that. Okay, you can use the answer that. Number 5, the answer is the coffee that we had in the morning was rejuvenating. Then number 6, the plants dash we watered yesterday look healthy now. The answer is number 6, which. The plants which we watered yesterday look healthy now. Okay, is it clear, all the answers? Now let us see to the next type of pronoun, that is indefinite pronoun. Okay, now what is indefinite pronoun? Please look at your book. Indefinite pronouns refer to persons or things in general rather than to a specific person or thing. So indefinite pronoun means in general when we refer to some person or thing. No, we are not specifying which person or thing. Like example, everybody knows that she is a good singer. So the pronoun everybody is the indefinite pronoun. Okay. So here this everybody, it is telling about everyone, not any particular person. So everybody knows that she is a good singer. Then number B, when I joined my new school, I did not know anybody. Here anybody is also the indefinite pronoun. So some examples of indefinite pronouns are all, any and several. So what are the indefinite pronouns? All, any and several. Okay. Now the another type of pronoun, that is distributive pronouns. Okay. Now what is distributive pronouns? Distributive pronouns means which are used to refer to persons or objects one at a time. When we are referring to distributive pronouns, at least one we are referring, okay, or a particular object or person when we are referring at a time, that is called distributive. For example, each of the students must carry his identity card with him. Here each student or every students are referred. Okay, so each of the students must carry his identity card with him. Some distributive pronouns are each, either and neither. What are the distributive pronouns? Each, either and neither. Okay, then please turn to page number 43. Please see, here is the last type of pronoun which is mentioned in your book, that is the reciprocal pronoun. Now reciprocal pronouns are used to refer to two or more people who can carry out an action at the same time and are affected by its consequences at the same time. So here two people or two or more people, they are carrying out the same action, okay, or at the same time, and they are affected by the result also. Like example which is given in your book, look at the book. Jack and Jill help each other. So both are helping each other, action, both are doing the same action of helping, okay, and at the same time. Then number 2 example, all the team members should help one another. Now one another is also the reciprocal pronoun. Now what are the other reciprocal pronouns? Reciprocal pronouns are each other, one another. Each other is used when two persons are involved. So when two persons are involved, we use the pronoun each other. When one another is used when more than two persons are involved. Okay. So when more than two persons are involved, we use one another. Now students, please see in your book there is two exercise. One is exercise K, another is L. Okay. You have to solve this K and L exercise by your own. Okay. So here K exercise, identify the pronouns in bold in the given sentences. The first one has been done for you. Means you can see the pronouns are given in bold. You have to identify what type of pronoun it is. You have to write in this blank. And this L exercise, you have to select the suitable pronouns from this box and you have to fill in the blanks. Students, after completing your work, you please take a picture of your homework and you please send send to the email so that I can check that you are doing your work sincerely. And if you have any problem or whether you are attending the class or not, please mention that yes, I am attending the class, and please write it in the comment box. Okay, then I can understand that all of you are attending the class. Thank you, students.